Well, I made it to Vimy Ridge. It's been raining all morning, and I had no idea that the Vimy War Memorial isn't actually in Vimy. It's in Vimy, about 2 or 3 kilometers away, which I had to walk to. And it was well worth the walk. It's a very beautiful monument in the midst of what must have been a horrible place. They've left the craters in the ground on both sides where the shells would have fallen. And there's signage everywhere and electric fences, like electric cattle fences, to keep people out of certain areas where there could still be unexploded ordnance. I didn't get too emotional at the actual memorial, but this one here kind of tugs at the heartstrings. This is one of more than 30 Canadian war cemeteries in France. There's one Calder buried in this cemetery. Nobody that I know about. His name was John D. Calder, with the 75th Canadian Infantry Division. He died the 3rd of January 1917. And I think when I looked in the registry book, it said that that was the Ontario Regiment. I'm staying in the city of Arras, which is close to Vimy Ridge, and I'm in the middle of what they call Grand Place, a very large public square with these buildings all around it. If you'd have blindfolded me and brought me here, I never would have guessed that this was France. To me, it looks much more Dutch or Belgian or something than French. I'd like to know the story behind the architecture. I don't.
There's a part of me, 'cause I got you under my skin. I try so hard not to give in.
my second Grand Place. This is Grand Place, Brussels. And I must say, at least in my opinion, the architecture looks more at home here than it did in Arras in France. One big difference here, you have to keep moving, or you'll end up holding a camera, taking a picture of a Japanese tourist. The sign says, "Fascist State, stop the deportations." We need space and air for our children. It's referring to the Afghani refugees here that are in Calais trying to get across the channel to France. I spoke with 2 or 3 of them yesterday, spoke fluent English. We destroyed their country for them, the U.S. and England, and many others who joined in with George Bush to bomb and destroy their country, and now we're trying to ignore their fate, I guess. I came to Calais yesterday on the Eurostar train from Lille-Flandre, and it's the train that was leaving Calais and going to England on the tunnel under the channel. If I ever cross the channel again, it'll be on one of these. Thankfully, they're still running ferry boats for people like me who are claustrophobic and have no intention of going under the sea in a train. Sat with a lady whose son lives in Belgium somewhere, and his wife recently died from cancer. And she spends 2 weeks there and 2 weeks back in England every month, so she does it 3 or 4 times a month. Down on the beach in Calais. Very busy channel this morning. Lots of ferry boats coming and going. When I arrived yesterday, the strike just ended yesterday afternoon. All the ferry boats were on strike since before the Easter long holiday weekend. I guess they're making up for lost time.